Okay, welcome. We're gonna be playing a game that I was recommended on Steam called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger licking good dating simulator. And oh my god. This is what we're getting into. It's beautiful. I thought this sounds so ridiculous. I gotta try it. And it's free too, so I mean, why not? I didn't really want to play it without streaming it because it just looks so great. It looks amazing. And yeah, we'll just start a new game. I want to get through it all. Apparently it's supposed to take about 2 hours to complete. Enter your name. Okay. Let's see. Should I just put Orion? I mean, yeah, that's my name. Okay. The drumsticks and biscuits. It's beautiful. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em, throw the clock out of the window and stay in bed forever. I'm gonna throw it out the window. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. You already lost the game. Okay, let's try again. I knew something ridiculous like that would happen. Just had to happen. Okay, let's smack that clock and get up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. No, I need to take this seriously. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I won't get this chance ever again. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. A hot biscuit! Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Damn, that's beautiful. Look at the cherry blossom. The big building. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met. And you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Orion. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Yeah, Miriam, I can't wait. Actually, because I am excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, then I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? You'll be fine. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. See, that's what I said. You're gonna do great. But with University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. This game's beautiful. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh god. Poor Miriam. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'm gonna pep talk her. I'm gonna give her the best goddamn pep talk that she's ever had. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Hey, I'm standing right here, Miriam. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least have these killer bangs. At least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh, really? You did wonderful. I can definitely believe it. I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. I'm just gonna say Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Orion's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. I know, what a jerk. I can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. I'm having really bad trouble with trying to keep up with all these voices. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van, and the Van Van the Man Man! Van Van the Man Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van Van. You rang. Wait, did he say you rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. And substantially, you're more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy of Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. She's so stuck up, I hate her. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. It's a good idea. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, Oopsie. I think it's broken. I think the guy has a headache. This dude, you reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Orion. So, are you going to make me hold the store all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. He's got to be a prodigy. He knows how to cook. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Miriam has some weird taste. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable. Is this our professor? Oh, yes. Yeah, it's definitely just her. You're right. Kind of weird. Is there that much delay on the stream? I should really work on that. I'll work on the settings some other time. Now, quiet down, everyone. I have to give him like a soft voice. It's like soft and composed. Who is this unready cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSL. UCSAL, yeah. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms petals fill the air inside the room. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my. It can't be. It's Colonel Sanders. You're immediately swept in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. I just gotta have a sip of my coffee. This is just too much to take in. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. Maybe he should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. I don't think you're making the Colonel Southern enough, Orion. Yeah, I gotta make it Southern. You're right. Wait, how do you do a Southern accent? I'm from Minnesota, like northern part of the US. So like okay, when we get to this next line, I'm gonna try, okay? Hold on a second, nobody talks to my friends like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Orion sweats, it's not gross. He's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh, God. Take a moment to clean yourself. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. I believe in your hillbilliness. Thank you, Darth. I appreciate that. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle, and you will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's bruising speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. What is that? That's not even an oven or anything. That's not like a... Is that like a fridge? With like a knob? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Oven thing is beautiful. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart is but tough well enough. Would rather date him than Colonel, honestly. I mean, yeah, Sprinkles is pretty beautiful. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? A beef treat? A rubber ball? Or a chicken snack? Okay, this obviously... wait, no. Dogs really like beef. But this is a KFC game, so I'm not sure if I should pick a chicken snack. But dogs do love rubber balls. That's not really a treat. Okay. My gut instinct says go for a beef treat. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Ooh, beef. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. I messed up. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class and this school. No! I have to try again. How would I do a southern drawl? Please, no. Please, no. Fuck. Please, Professor Dog. Yeah, please, Professor Dog. Call me Colonel. Yeah, that's a little bit better. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wandering. Okay. Yep. Let's skip through all this. Let's go. Go. Can I just press this? No. Yeah, I did get expelled immediately. Messed up right away. Clean myself up. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, that's very funny. Progress on the accent, yeah. The safe route would be just to give him a rubber ball. Right? It should be the safe route. Because it's not a food. And if it was a food, he would just like judge me on it. So, and all dogs love balls. There's no way a dog doesn't love balls. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, hey, I got it through it safe. You're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Orion, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? Okay, so it's Miriam, right? Miriam's like my childhood best friend. But on the other hand, we got hot Colonel Sanders here. I feel like I'd hurt Miriam's feelings if I didn't sit by her. But this is a dating simulator though. I need to get my chances with Colonel Sanders. I'll take my chances with Colonel Sanders. This may ruin my chances with Miriam. Who knows? You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. Where's Oven Robot? I'm not sure, somewhere in the class. It appears he bought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Hey, thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it in the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. I don't even know what he said. My ADHD kicked in. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Already? We didn't even learn anything. Yay, a pop quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Excuse me. Either there's some really deep meaning behind this, or it's just completely nonsense. Mad depends. Extremely looking at you, Pop. Doesn't matter at all. Highly likely that it's extremely looking at you, Pop. That's right! Yeah! Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. Feather. Feather, because trees are part of a forest. Feathers are on chickens. That's right! Yes! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork, a meat tenderizer, a comically oversized fork. A spork. That's right. Hey. Oh, there's more than 3? What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. This one sounds good. That's right! Sprinkle's a good boy. Yes, wait, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy! That is also right. I got a perfect score! Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? No, I didn't cheat at all. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you. Tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, shit! Hot diggity, Orion. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Oh, God. Dude, I'm so bad at southern accents. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch! She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. He thinks I'm finger licking good. I just saw your chat. He thinks I'm finger licking good? Oh my god. Dude, I have it in. I thought I was gonna ruin it with Miriam. It's really hard to like. This handle is so small for my fingers. Look at this. Here, wait. Is it this one? Yeah. Look at this. I can't properly grip it because it's so small, so I have to like go like this. So annoying. I need like a plus size mug. But I thought I was gonna ruin my chances with Miriam. I thought she was gonna be upset that I didn't sit by her, but she's not that kind of person apparently. So I have it in good for Colonel Sanders. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Why is his hair white if he's just now going to culinary school? Hey, you know, there's protagonists and characters in anime that have white hair all the time. They're not old, you know. It's just a signature look. And indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Get a better mug, bro. That's why it's so small. I got this mug as a gift. Got it as a gift from my mom. When it gets hot, it has like My Hero Academia characters on it. No, One Punch Man characters. Yeah. I forgot. I never heat this mug up, so I always have iced coffee. You hold your breath, waiting to see that food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Oh my god, it's a bucket of KFC chicken. Does your mom think you're still an infant? She loves to baby me. Maybe. That could be a possibility. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm inside. Not warm inside, warm and safe. Colonel can make me feel warm inside. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Wait, what you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm really trying hard on these voices. I'm just drafting a last will and testament. Nah, dude, I'm doing the southern accent for him now. You're going to get assassinated by Ronald McDonald or Wendy or Burger King. Maybe, because I'm playing this game. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at his face! Oh my god, was it always like that? Jesus Christ. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh shit, he looks panicked. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all for herself. I think he is depressed. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. And try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I feel like that's the wrong choice. I feel like this one would get me closer to Colonel Sanders. This one would improve my cooking skills. Yeah, we're just up here inside the space. We've ascended. Alright. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be back. Don't worry. Okay. Alright. I am back. So, what do I say? I really think Savor the Moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart would be the best choice. Because I want to get closer to Colonel Sanders, so if I understand his heart, the flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Did I wash my hands? Of course I washed my hands. Especially since we're in a pandemic, you know, gotta keep your hands clean. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got my moxie? I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Where do you even buy a cane like that? I'm sure he made it himself, to be honest. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great grandmother taught me. Damn it, why is it? It censors it. That's so sad. Oh, wait. I really hope it's not going where I think it's going. What that word could be. Blank, wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you search. Okay, it's not what I'm thinking it is. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Oh, shoot. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. It's rat poison. I'm sure everybody would be dead by now. Sounds like you've got big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time. You figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength? Wait. What's neg? Like nag? Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. I think that would be pretty insulting if I did that. Like, you think that you can tell me how to make my chicken? Like that. Be modest but thoughtful. I'll be modest but thoughtful. I don't want to like nag him. And I don't want to like tell him how to do his recipe. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Orion. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feelings about you. Same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's magnificent. Finally, we get a new we get to show our stuff. Jesus Christ, I butchered that sentence. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. I'm sure Oven Robot will come back. Obviously he'd come back, you know, because like, I think he's just, they're gonna keep up the bit where like, he like just whirs and buzzes and everybody just starts cracking up in laughter. This has to be a dating sim where I'm not just going for like one person, right? Like all these characters I can go for, right? Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Aww, poor Miriam. I didn't even get a choice. She's crying! Oh, wait, was she crying when I sat next to Colonel Sanders too? Oh no. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Orion. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh, hey, the robot's back. It's got like, what is all this? I don't even know what it is, but it's amazing. Blank says, beep boop bzzz. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you have to pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Obviously Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Oven Robot is by far my favorite character. I haven't decided who my favorite character is yet, but Clank is in the lead, in one of the top 3. It's okay, I already ate. Not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Oh my god. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I want to do your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy because Colonel Sanders got inspiration with an ingredient from his great grandmother. So like I feel like traditional foods are what he likes, but maybe it's just like completely horseshit and then I'll just fail. God, it's my gut feeling though. I gotta go with it. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? Oh, wait. Oh, this was the right choice. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. I forgot that like KFC has mashed potatoes and gravy. I was just thinking about the chicken the entire time. No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Orion's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Stupid Ashley. Yeah, you're right. What's that audio? Is it this game? Why is it picking up like this? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Here, wait, let me see. It is the game. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why she complicated her name. Actually, no, it looked like Orion was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these younger amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. I want to give him like a douchebag voice, but I can't really do that. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. She's sucking up too much. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that was positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Push her down the stairs? Maybe not to that extreme, but gotta do something. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who is always has your back. I need to give Miriam some attention. I'm gonna ask Miriam for help. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my best friend? I will destroy them! Actually, I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis... Oh, wait. I don't know how to say that. My skills as a chef, perhaps. No, via my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Hit her with Clank? No, that would hurt Clank. We couldn't hurt Clank. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Orion is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well. Your attention was elsewhere. He's a weapon. He's made of metal. He'd be fine. Who knows though? Because Ashley seems like a hardhead. So I feel like it could put a dent in Clank. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautifully white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. I'm Irish. This is making me hungry. I'm actually starving too. I was just thinking that. Like, I'm gonna get so hungry from this game. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious! Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Orion. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. What? Okay, I feel like I have to give Van Van like more of a hardcore voice than like some doofus voice that he's been having. Mashed potatoes and gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Braise upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus, and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe, blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. I don't know if that really matches him, and I'm getting lightheaded just from speaking like that. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. KFC dating sim pog. Yeah, you right. You already know. Too late. It has been eaten. You won't believe what I spent my time on today. It can't be any worse than what I'm doing right now. I'm literally playing a dating simulator sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. You compressed the file? How big was this file? It killed him. How much was the game? The game's free. I was recommended on Steam for it. I was just looking at games that, like, it said players like you. Games for players like you. And this was like the 5th result. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I need to try this. And so I checked it out and it's free. So I just downloaded it. It was a 3 megabyte file. I made it 3 kilobytes, so 1,000 times smaller. Why would you need to compress that? It's already so small. Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. So it fits into a QR code? Oh, that's awesome. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. The music. Ooh. 1 minute and 30 seconds of a song. That's really smart. Just fit a song into a QR code. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Bad apple. Oh my god, bad apple. Wasn't there somebody who like condensed code for bad apple to like play the visual and the song in a QR code? I feel like somebody did that. I know somebody like condensed a game to do that. Someone even played it on Atari, so I made it into a QR code. Damn. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. 2 people are gonna die in the same first culinary class. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite an obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. No one did QR before? Oh, wow. You should figure out how to, like, condense Bad Apple's visuals, the music video, into a QR code. Figure it out. Like, how... it would be amazing. It's not impossible if you get it to, like... If you get the video to display and like something other than like an MP4 or something like that, just like characters or something. I don't know. Smallest possible audio file is 10 kilobytes. Okay. Not sure the professors here make enough money. Wait, let me pull this up. Okay. Made it 3 kilobytes because it actually isn't an audio file. The MIDI file basically just plays music on your PC. Oh, okay. I'm not sure the professors make oh god, okay, whatever. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all is not nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Yeah, go ahead and send me it. Yeah, that'd be amazing. It'd be really cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can only send Twitch clips and YouTube links here. Do you have my Discord? Are you in the Discord server? Just use ! Discord and you can join the server. Just message it to me on Discord. Oh, it's not a QR code yet. All right. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. Oh shoot, Colonel's gonna walk me home. You permit. Okay. Wait. Is there a way to yeah, just permit at okay, there you go. Alright, let's see. Put it on my desktop. The WinRAR archive. And I will unzip it. I've always been told to be wary of like files and stuff, but it's whatever. Called A. You can check properties. It's 2.77 kilobytes. Properties? No. Well, wait. Are you talking about the WinRAR? Okay, yeah, the WinRAR is 2.77. This is 54 kilobytes actual file. Nice. So this opens with media player. Okay, I guess I'll open it with media player. MIDI synthesis not set up. Sound font file .sf2 is required for MIDI synthesis. Please install sound font and configure it from the VLC preferences. I'll do that some other time. I'm sure it's definitely bad Apple, but I have the file. It's really cool that it's so small. That is tiny. Okay. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. Ghost of student.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Name equals more data, so that's why you just put A instead. Okay. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Okay, can we just take a minute to appreciate how beautiful this is? This is a game sponsored by KFC, and it's amazing. It's got like, it's beautiful. It's got great humor. The characters are pretty unique. It's I mean, this is just weird. This is unbelievable. Props to KFC. It takes 1 out of 50 of a second to download. Yeah, it downloaded really fast. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize what I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way that you find that inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Orion? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul might grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork Monster. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Van is just speechless. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm going to attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I will attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I will defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening! This is not happening!" Spork Monster is not quitter. Is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Ulti-Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I gotta attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh my god. Pop, power pinch. Pop, power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No. It's wrong. We have to spare him. Manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for our follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off in the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Ooh. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Last name to have signed it out is Orko. That sounds like the professor. Orko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Oh, we were about to confess to Colonel, though. Lord, I open Discord and I see this. I'm trying to date Colonel Sanders, alright? This is a goal that I've set my mind on. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. No, I can't pass out! Not yet, I haven't confessed! Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Am I at the Colonel's place? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state. No, this is my place, isn't it? In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. Feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. Colonel Sanders is who everyone should simp for, not Pokemon. You're definitely right. I 100% agree with you on that. In your daydream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Pringles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already entrusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be I think I might be Clank. I think I might like Clank, not be Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's just something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Obviously he was. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and it was also it was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I can't speak. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, If he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. If there's a dramatic... Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the means of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I made a promise. I can't just give that up, right? Oh, and she's sad right now. Look at her face. I can't just... No, it's a really bad idea if I share it with her. No, I can't. Make up a fake ingredient? Lie to her? Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you. Oh, God. Lie to her? I gotta lie to her. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know how about... It was Eyes of Newt. Why? Why would you choose Eyes of Newt out of everything? That's horrible. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Do it, lie to her, mate. You were chanting me on to lie to her. This is such a ridiculous lie, though. Who would believe this? It makes me feel even worse that she believes me when I say Eyes of Newt. Like, I feel really bad. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, it's Colonel, isn't it? It's Colonel Sanders. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horseback. Gallantly. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him. I'm gonna run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and and Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of a stallion, and you'll ride together. That'll show her good. I'm gonna get run over by a horse. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! I knew it. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Whoa!
Orion, I'm here to deliver you a message.
Oh, it's the kid that got killed by the food. Not this guy.
It is important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. Do you know it's serious? I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times.
I don't remember your name.
And that name is...
But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roost you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is it that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Lean in for a kiss. Oh, this is it. This is the big step. I have to do it. Wait, did I confess to him yet? I kind of kept it really subtle when I talked to him. Fuck it. Just lean in for the kiss. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, you've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. Put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Oh, fuck. We only have 3 days of school. Of course I'm gonna... too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love. It was... My head was just not in the right place because I got a concussion. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Oh shit. Alright, cool. Let's try again. Yeah, that probably wasn't smart. I just got too caught up in the moment. We were having too much romance. Can I... Yes. Skips. Make up fake ingredients. Stand back. And then I'm going to run to him again. I'm going to run to him and get kicked in the face. You dare me to speedrun this? The dialogue is beautiful. I have to read it. I'll read as fast as I can. Okay. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school. Fuck! Leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can hear your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. But by the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. And you try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Yeah, we'll do that. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Van Dan. Now you've upset him. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world makes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes... what is that word? Panache. Yes, panache. Okay, whatever. And it doesn't hurt. And to use a little evil... You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. Ooh. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potatoes at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep, says Clank. Clank must be running late. We're in such a hurry that he rolls right over to Van Van's meaty foot. Ran right over it? Oh shoot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzzt, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh shoot, Clank is getting mad. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes as Colonel Sanders. Surely, you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I have spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Oh, sorry, I get a little worked up if people try and pet me because I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. Speaking of coffee. Sprinkles stops his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Off topping. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. This game's ridiculous. I love it. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Orion? Naturally, this appears to be a sampler platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. I hit my mic, sorry. I'm not a dog, so I don't think I should take a dog biscuit. And I think that's probably the professor's. Well, I mean, his last name was Hancock. Oh, you're right! Oh my god! That's probably what they were going for. They were probably trying to say that Hancock was a chicken. A shimmering pepper or a glass of water? A shimmering pepper probably has something that's gonna go wrong with it, right? But like, I kind of want to see. I can't say no. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. Oh, I don't like the face on the professor. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh no. Oh, it's him again.
My friend! Whoa!
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message. Whoa! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was trying to say fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Completely rejected him. It's obviously something important. Last time we saw him, he was saying it was gonna save the universe. Okay, gonna take like a quick, like 1-2 minute break. I will be right back. All right, gotta go use the restroom again. Coffee goes right through me. What was it? It was Okay, I am back. Sorry for that. I got some brats because this game actually makes me really hungry. Good brat. Okay. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. I mean, I'm not gonna back down. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Man. I like your gumption, Orion. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. Your breath is a sigh of relief. He's literally gonna tell us let's go somewhere else. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, really? Never mind. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the word timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 7. Oh wait, 11? 11. That's right. You might not even know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? What the heck is vigilance? Gratitude. Okay, that's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? No! No! I didn't get to choose. I couldn't read. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong too. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Oh god, next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Orion. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoilers? I can't read all that. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge and you're falling behind? I don't know. I just don't have time to read. I'm just choosing random ones. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next stage, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zbd. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Orion does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over. Oh. Why? Who would think shoving... Okay, apparently I think it's a good idea to shove my hand in the mixer. Orion, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's just a special ingredient. Everybody loves hands, right? Little meat and bone. But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Orion's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you've prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Orion to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry, jelly, I think. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I'm gonna put myself between them. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh, shoot! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh no! Oh, I didn't say that I was gonna wipe it off of him. I said I was gonna get between them. Man. Let's get through this. Yeah. Oh, timer. I have to do this again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. God damn it. It's silence, isn't it? Okay, those are purposefully wrong. It's just all about Colonel Sanders in that one. Yeah, it's just me and Colonel Sanders now at this point. Okay, our hand goes in the mixer. Yep. Uh-huh. Let's see. I'm gonna internalize my rage, I guess. One sec, eating a hot dog. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Did I get so mad that my eyes turned fiery and burned my eyebrows off? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. Oh, probably the food caught fire, not my eyes. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm just a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths. And I've arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. That totally ruined the moment that I can't read that word. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Oh shit. And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like the guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! There goes Pop, just randomly popping in. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster! Again! Sporko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Boriko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark out of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Spork Monster is second best character. I agree with you. This is really nice. This game's really nice in general. These characters are great. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a Spork Monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Till one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Oh my god, Spork Monster is the best. Sounds like there were some... Thought I heard something. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Alright. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh shit! Okay, I'm not crazy. I think the dog is howling. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure. You approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, but find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him. Right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him? Or keep it a secret just for you? We gotta share this intimate moment, you know? I gotta share with him. We're already so close. You decided that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking, Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you. I swear to God, if this is coleslaw, it's gonna be great because I love KFC coleslaw. Oh, it's coleslaw! I knew it! My original coleslaw! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later, and I think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. I don't really think that's my business to be snooping around his place. Around the room are various items that you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotion. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. That's a safe. I'm not gonna touch the safe right now. Let's see the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it is real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to discover more. Okay, let's see outside. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of the student pops up.
Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window crack and the ghost of the student is swept out in the breeze. We're never gonna know what he needs to save the world. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. This is creepy! Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Is this hair made out of spun silver? A scented candle. You pick it up and try and identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's Oh! I can go through the door. I kind of want to see these other things though. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. So either this Colonel Sanders is like the grandchild of Colonel Sanders, or Colonel Sanders went... probably just a relative? I don't know. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that it must be Colonel Sanders himself. Or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Aww, poor guy. Tap on an item. Yeah, the safe? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. I'm not gonna open that. Think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to... Wait, why am I opening it? Oh! 11, 11, 11, though, the safe opens inside it. You find a single note. And chicken, be prepared. What style? I don't... Can chicken be prepared something style? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suit hanging with him. Within, you take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. This is really fucking creepy. I went through his comb to look at his hair. I'm going through his closet. I opened his safe. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Got to take it off. You decide that now is your moment and make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Do I tell him? Guys, do I tell him? Every single time I've told him before, it always has gone wrong. I don't know if I should tell him yet or not. Or should I just tell him that I'm cold? Should I confess? I don't know if anyone's currently here right now. I see that I have 3 viewers, but the stream also does have a delay. But I'm just... There's no harm in... Wait, what's this? What's this button do? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna try and confess. God damn it, what? Whoa, this isn't that kind of game? Your Twitch just had a huge seizure? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? What do you mean that isn't this kind of game? It's literally a dating simulator. It's in the name. Not that we blame you for trying, but still, game over. Every time I confess. Every fucking time. This game is usually like 2 hours long, and I've been playing for 2 hours and 11 minutes. And I thought that was the time to confess. Oh, my stream pod. That might have been me. Who knows? We gotta go back all the way over there. We gotta go back over there. Skip it all. This was a really nice speech, though. Like a really nice speech. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very emotional from Colonel Sanders. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at his hair because we're creepy. And let's sniff up his candle. And we'll just open the jacket. Oh, he's back. Okay. I'm just gonna tell him that I'm cold. Or should I tell the truth? But it's like really fucking creepy. No, I'm just gonna tell him I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Not that kind of gay, my ass. He's literally trying to cuddle up to me about fire. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Orion? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Oh! We talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Oh! We should take things slow! Zzz, sleepy sleepies. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. No, wait, gotta say it in the right voice. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You can taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Oh, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Aw, he's really leading me on. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg? Flatter him. I'm going to flatter him. You know, I think we might have a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, awaits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but, you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little... I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. That's funny. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. Aww, poor Miriam. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Are you kidding me? How insensitive am I? Like, she's literally crying right in front of me and I'm just like, anyways, so I almost fucked the Colonel. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. Wink, wink. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Aww. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's vegan. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that the Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Orion, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Ryan, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting. I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. I don't think it's just gonna take a day for my hand to get healed. I mean, I literally put it in a mixer. Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Oh god, the way she describes it. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received? That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Orion. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Orion. Aw, shit, she's gonna sweep him off his feet. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, I think it's supposed to say, what's that book? Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exams. No! Don't do that! I'm stupid. Please don't do that. Jesus Christ. That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Oh, shit. Oh my god, do I cast it? I'm just like ruin all of my progress with Colonel Sanders? Or do I not cast it? But I feel like this game is coming to an end, so maybe casting it is the right choice. It is to like help me pass, isn't it? Because I can't focus when I'm always thinking about Colonel Sanders. But on the other hand, my relationship with Colonel Sanders is over completely. Because I won't be able to remember anything about him. I'm not gonna cast it. I don't want to cast it. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his throat to make an announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Orion, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before he can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Oh, Clank seems upset. Why is Clank crying? You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Aww. Clank begins to shudder, steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby needed for a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure. Do you know that this breakup is no joke? Even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sandals. God. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who wouldn't settle for the worst. No, for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As you planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Orion's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish becomes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Orion, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. I gotta fess up. Gotta tell him about it. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. An oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. The best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborating dishes. Per their usual over-the-top selves, Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the— oh shit, it's levitating in the air? Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best fried bastard blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roid, okay. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shadow personally spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Clank spoke! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I don't think she's being evil. I think Van Van, the Man Man, and Ashley are like trying to protect the world. Because like Van Van unplugged Clank when he was about to self-destruct and rolled him out. I'm not gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got a passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Orion. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Orion, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied. Oh shit. She doesn't know that you lied and the secret ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? Oh god. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not even here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know how exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that in Monster School that I had fallen asleep during Scare Tactics class. When I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, or you give up and drop out of culinary school. Nah, bro. I summon deep power within myself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for...
Yes, Orion, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Orion. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tender you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass our individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces? We can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Plank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids are and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Clank? Where did the pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. Almost 3 hours, basically. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Oh, Jesus Christ. The dog just wants to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. That a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yeah. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? I don't think there's really much more for it to taste. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took too much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Orion, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe hoon urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different color type of urchin? Yes. Yes. Alright, no, wait. Yes. Sprinkles. Oh, yes, Sprinkles. A bit too much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand, doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Growl or whatever. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not. Dude, I'm having so much trouble reading right now. ADHD is kicking in hard. I've been reading for so long. It's almost over there. It's almost over though. Okay. Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another time, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. The next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Orion? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job at cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. Okay, I just accidentally skipped that dialogue. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh wait, has become something else. That's what Colonel Sanders is saying. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. What? Excuse me? Everyone passes? You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site for school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, oh, oh! You knew that Sparkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to fighting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together,
It's the spork monster. He was totally mellowed out. Everyone. Wait, what voice did I have for this guy? Everyone, the spork monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam and Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Ah, okay, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of Suchin such and such, chancellor of such and such. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just began to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Oh, it's got everything. He's got everything. It's so nice. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Ryan, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Orion. Oh, sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think your running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with this other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Orion, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. So I became his partner, but not his business partner. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a 3-hour session. I can't believe I just spent 3 hours playing a KFC game. Anyways. This one. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you stuck throughout the entire session, I really appreciate you. For anybody that's checking this out later, in my VODs or maybe even on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. This was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a licking good dating simulator. I'm Orion. I'll see you next time. Peace.